How y'all doing today? I'm back. I just want to say, giving praises, giving praises to that which is, you know, always to be mentioned, always to be worth praise. And as we continue this journey and we go to another level of the journey, I believe the longer you stay here, the busier it gets. And if you're not constantly making these changes, what happens is that you do less and less and less and less because certain things becomes outdated. So you're always supposed to be looking and learning just to stay. That's what I say. To be free, you have to work. You have to do work. You have to study. You have to analyze. You have to communicate. You know, in my journey, you know, some people gave up on me, and others didn't know to care or don't care because they were concerned with themselves. And that's the first law, to protect yourself and the responsibilities. You know, different cultures did different things. And that's where communications come in. And at the time, uh, things were so tight that it was the less said was better. So no one, because people was telling on each other, people were ratting on each other, people were jealous if you got something because it was set up naturally. It was set up for everybody to work together, and those working together work with those who were less as the overseers. We are the high priest. So he said, okay, we're gonna put something in that. You're the high priest, priest and priestess. So they just divided you. When if you are together as one, why should it be priest and priestess? Why should the light only shine on one and not the other when you're connected as one? Wahad, ahad, wahad. See? So it's a lot of things. People going so fast and they getting the shine. And with the shine, they don't lost their mind. With the teachings and the safeguards that was put out by those who work 24/7, 365 days, constantly. Other people vacated the premises, vacated the state, vacated the country, went on vacation because they didn't know. They traveling, but like I said, when we network and we expand together, see, right now a lot of people don't have longevity. And longevity is a good thing. The process of us learning a system from before birth, which is our long-term memory program, reprogramming our DNA. People talk about DNA. They talk about what their findings of that which they study, and they concur and agree. So they consider it to be facts. They use these facts because this is what they have to work with. Because they're not in contact with their high priest because of the slanderous attitude of each other. See, so we're going. We got the new alphabets, and I'm gonna show you again, and you will see it. You will see it. You will see it coming out soon. And this right here is called a shahuf. It's from Adam, the people of the ground, Kadam, Nikaba, different names, different timelines, different generations, different languages. Anyway, and as it grew, right, it split up between the Israelites and the Israelites. So as it grew, it separated. And this right here, the coming together of this, that space, that gap right there, right? That is the putting together of the timeline, the difference, the separation that will be taught 24 hours in a day. We're not really working on that. We're working out of that. From that, we're not going to use that. We're going to have our own everything new. Recreate it. We're creators. We create our own culture, which establish heritage and renew ourselves every 25,000 years. It was called, it was said, it is. It is reminded, the light, membrane, the mind, the thoughts. You hear it, you heard it, you don't like it because you didn't say it. That's another thing about people. When people don't do it, it's not important. But this is what's going on now. Everything that you were supposed to do, if you teach that to the next generation, it's a job well done. Everything that people say that I didn't do, that I was not conscious of doing or able to do, economically prepared or privileged enough to make it happen at that time, then you do it. If you see something broke, fix it. Along the way, it's a new language. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, IJKLMNOPQRSTUVWXYZ. Take a snapshot of it and teach it to your children. Do the research, but I'll show you that it works. And when you want to get along with it, all you got to do is basically get in contact with me. Let's establish some things. Let's help those who have established this, which is our tribe. Let's get back in where we fit in and won't make others feel uncomfortable because they could be saying we're handicapped. You see, it's the helping of one another. That's why you have the world circle, which is right here. It's the world circle. And everybody is along here. You had Egyptians, Christians, Hebrews, Muslims, Buddhists, Confucian. Everybody is here. But the three major ones, you already know. But this is it right here. Right. With this part of our culture, the world circle, as we move and groove, and everybody plays a part in it. It's a wheel. Everybody is strong, and we use it to keep our limbs in shape. We're part of the all. Everybody is special. Everybody is royal. When you act royal, you be royal. You think royal. You treat royal. And it reflects on others, and then they will do good to others. They need to learn. You have to show them. You have to take your time. People are mad at me. It's okay. It's not an apology to anyone, because that's Apollo. That's a whole nother, using that word Apollo and apologize and this and that. That has nothing to do with it. But if me saying that I wish you well, that should be enough. I wish you well. I'm not using my energy to try to destroy you. I never did. Everything was to enhance. And that's what you'll see. There's a lot of things that's been done here. Other places, Caribbeans, everybody got a different culture. This is America. And what people didn't really appreciate, the fact that we were here when y'all got over here, when your parents got over here, and you really didn't pay attention because you already was set on you coming here to America. and being all you can be, and helping those that you know from other countries, and that is a beautiful thing. It's a global realization and appreciation. But now you're set, you're conformed, you did everything you wanted to do, you done made the good deeds, you done made mistakes. Now it's time, either you're gonna be on this circle over here, or you gonna be on this circle over here, doing four by with each other, teaching, taking your time. Why are you chemically damaging someone else's queen or king because you were taught to be an assassin, being doing what doing here? It wasn't, they made it into something lucrative, something that made you lazy. That's like a part of the 95% of the shutdown of your brain, because you want someone else to do everything for you. And then you're not doing it properly when you know it's properly to water through your hair every day and two, three times a day. So the hairstyles that people wearing to steal the position of attraction for themselves and not to be instruments of nature and to receive the gifts from being natural. So we got the language, we got our culture, we got our heritage. We have a king. You are a king. She is a queen. And you say, well, she's not a queen, she's an empress. She empress. The empress means you impress people. Queen is choiry, but it ended when they took her out of position and made the king more important than the queen. But you see, it's not uh, on the chessboard. Well, it's on the chessboard too, but you see who make the moves. That's the natural order. Who makes the move? The queen. She's everywhere. This is her. This is her spot. This is her realm. We come here into her realm through her to get here. So, how long we gonna be here? Some people feeling smothered. Some people leave and come back. Some people are programmed to destroy themselves and any and everything that come around them. So what's popping now is the thing is that you either gonna work for your freedom and stay working for your freedom by being continual. And that continuation is called creating ways, creating things, going here, being involved in the taxes, being involved in the laws, being involved with the infrastructure, being involved in business. These are the new things. The old stuff of leave me alone, it was by design that people did certain things and responded a certain way. cut the TV off. Have your support group. And your support group is attached to another support group. And then you got a network. They call it network. Come together, N-E-T, net, come together, T-E-N, 10. 10 is the 1 and the 0, which is the 0, and the 1, which is the 9. You know, it's very, very thought out. It's not just done. This is a plan. You have to step up. First of all, my name is Americus. Welcome to America.